everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Idle Hands, the 1999 horror comedy that introduced me and a lot of other people to Jessica Alba and pretty nice views in this movie. For those of you who haven't seen this movie, essentially it stars Devon Sawa as a guy who, is kind of living a very lackadaisical life. He doesn't really seem to be doing very much other than vegging out on his couch and getting high with his buddies. And then one night, all of a sudden, his hand becomes possessed, just like in Army of Darkness, and he ends up cutting it off, just like in Army of Darkness. Yeah, and it turns out that his hand has been possessed by the devil because the idle hands are the devil's playthings, and the movie kind of goes from there. Yet the hand does some pretty terrible things, especially to two of his buddies, but yet they stick around in the film and they kind of help him in his travels and trying to figure out how to where to go next and how to thwart the evil hand, and that's where this movie goes from. It's a very silly film. It has some very entertaining moments. It has Seth Green in it, who I think is definitely one of the highlights of the film, adds a lot of panache to it and really some of the funnier moments, and also has Vivica A. Fox, someone who you definitely wouldn't have expected to necessarily be in this movie alongside a bunch of teen actors at the time, but I thought did a great job of setting up the stakes and being the kind of person that is able to explain to everybody how to deal with stuff. I think this movie is interesting. I think it's very fun for people, especially those of you that are like me who remember when this movie came out and how it was kind of this like fun experience and not a movie to be taken seriously by any stretch of the imagination, but I certainly wouldn't call it to be like, a horror comedy classic. It's nowhere near the level of, like, say, Tucker and Dale versus Evil or Shaun of the Dead or Zombieland or anything like that. It has some elements that are pretty cool and pretty entertaining, but at the same time it kind of shoots a little bit low, if you know what I'm saying. Like, it just, to me, is certainly not a great film, but it's an enjoyable film. It's a fun time. You just gotta kind of roll with the punches, and like I said before, you get to see Jessica Alba, and man, so those are my thoughts on Idle Hands. Let me know in the comments below what you think, if you were a fan of this movie, if you enjoyed it a lot when it came out, if you're new to it, whatever. Other than that, please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more likely that other people will come and check out my videos, which is something I absolutely love because I love talking movies with people. And speaking of which, if you are new here, you just haven't done it yet, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It'll let you know when I put out a new video, and you come and join that conversation and hear my thoughts on film, which is something that would just absolutely mean the world to me. Other than that, have yourself a good day. Ding. Ding.